My name is Marjuan Canady, and I'm the author and director of the Callaloo Kids series. A question, how many folks here have ever had Callaloo before, have heard of it? Okay, so quite a few people. So Callaloo is a yummy spinach stew. It's mostly eaten in the Caribbean, but comes from West Africa. And this story, these stories have really been a way for me to express my experience growing up as a first generation Trinidadian American, and to really share the memories and the folklore and the language that is passed down through our food culture. So Callaloo actually started as a theatrical play that I wrote about 8 years ago and has transformed into a book series, into a web series, into animation. We've been to hundreds of schools and theaters, and I'm so proud of this work because it's really given a chance for young people, children, to get excited about their history and want to learn more about the Black diaspora and our linkages. So this entire series is totally independent, has been produced by local Black, Latino creatives, illustrators, directors, producers, actors, and the first book I'm going to share with you guys is actually in the series is Callaloo, a Jazz Folktale that celebrates my heritage of Trinidad and Tobago. And we have 2 other books. Our second book celebrates Puerto Rican folklore, and our third book celebrates our most recent book, Gullah folklore. So I'm going to start with Callaloo, a Jazz Folktale. On one hot New York City summer day, Winston ate a bowl of his favorite dish, Callaloo. Winston's eyes were always bigger than his tummy, but there was just something magical about his auntie's Callaloo, for it was a family recipe passed down from Winston's grandmother to his auntie. "Winston," said Auntie, "what, you got a belly of a goat? You ate all the Callaloo. Go down to the roti shop on Flatbush Avenue and pick me up some more dasheen bush." So Winston walked to the subway. "Delicioso, compra una icy. Delicious, buy an icy," shouted the icy lady. "Roof," barked Cosmo, the neighborhood dog. While devouring 2 cocoa ices, Winston heard a whisper, "Winston, Winston." He looked to his left, to his right, and to his back. Where did that voice come from? He shrugged, then hopped on the train and headed to the roti shop. Sitting patiently, Winston gazed out the subway window. Where did all the familiar city buildings disappear to? For he was no longer in New York City, but now on the quaint Caribbean island of Tobago. Winston loved Tobago. He often daydreamed about bathing in the crystal clear water, devouring morning doubles, and listening to his wise grandmother's stories. He loved Tobago even more than ices and Callaloo. He could hear his grandmother calling him. "Winston," said grandmother, "the sun is almost set. Go down to the river over so and pick me 2 crabs. Me needed for me Callaloo." So Winston approached the river when he thought, "Wow, look at all these crabs. I'll bring back 4 instead of 2. My grandmother will cook them all for me." When suddenly a menacing shadow appeared through the trees. "Little boy, why are you stealing from my forest?" bellowed Papa Bois, peacekeeper and protector of all the animals in the forest. "Ah!" Winston ran off before Papa Bois could utter another word. Now the day grew And as Winston stopped to catch his breath, he saw a man covered in black paint with curly fingernails and a hairy face, for it was a lagahoo. Arroo! Cried the lagahoo.